What's going on, everyone? It's a beautiful rainy day here in Florida, and today we are going moto camping on the KLX400R. Stick around and enjoy the video. Well, this may be a very interesting trip for a few reasons. Well, number one, I don't know if I'm going to be able to film the whole thing because I'm not 100% sure if the charger I brought for my GoPro actually works, because I charged all my batteries last night and one of them's already dead. The other one's at 36%, and yeah, so I don't even know if I have the means to charge my batteries. So we'll see how it goes. But the other reason is I don't know if this is going to be a solo trip or if my friend Seth is coming. We were supposed to go out today together, but he had some stuff come up, so he doesn't know if he's going to make it out here or not. So this might be a solo trip for me. But today I'm camping out on the Eglin Reservation again. It's kind of like my go-to spot, just simply because I know the area. I kind of know what to expect. We're going to be exploring some other areas in the next couple of weekends to camp in the future, but for now, this is where I like to camp. As I said before, and as you can see, I'm out on the KLX400 today. I decided to take it instead of the CRF250L just simply because I wanted to see if it could actually do it. Because I am carrying a lot of gear on this bike, and this bike is not a typical dual sport. It's a dirt bike with a license plate on it. It's been converted. I got some swimmers at the swimming hole. But yeah, this bike is loaded down today, as is my backpack. I also wanted to see how it does, is because if this trip goes well, I'm considering doing a minimalist camping trip on this bike, where I literally bring less than probably 10 things. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention about today is these campsites out here are by reservation only. And when I went to reserve a spot, there were a ton of people in there reserving a lot of the spots that I like to go to. So I chose one that could only have one other person, like, or one other group camp there. And turns out there was already someone there, so hopefully they don't show up, but I doubt it. But there very well could be other campers near me, and I'm trying to get there early. I got kind of a slow start because of the rain today, and I wanted to spend some time with my kid before I left too, but hoping I can get out there before they get out there and get the better of the two spots. Because one of them's on the water and the other one's kind of tucked in the trees, and I would really like the one on the water. We're coming up on the campsite really soon. fingers crossed that there's no one there. And as a bonus, it'd be nice if the campsite's actually clean, because unfortunately a lot of people around here do not like to clean up after themselves when they go camping. I am a big advocate of pack in what you pack out, and normally I leave with just as much, if not more, than I came. And when I say just as much, I'm lighter in the food department and the water department, and that's about it. Yes, no one's here. That means I get the good spot. Yeah. Alright, so I just got out here and was gonna start setting up camp, and started looking around, and this is the condition that this place got left in last time it was used. The worst part about it is that someone went through the trouble of bringing out a bag. I already moved it a little bit, but it was all right here, and I started throwing some stuff into it. But somebody went through the trouble of bringing out a bag and didn't even bother to use it. Like, why? Pick up your garbage, people. This is how we end up losing access to places like this. Well, looks like I got my work cut out for me, because I'm not going to be that guy. I may not be able to pack out that whole big bag, but I'll at least take it to the edge of the road so the security forces guys or the Florida Fish and Wildlife can pick it up and take it home, because I mean, I can't bring a bag that big, but I will at least pick it up. Look at this. Awful. Oh, I got some work to do. Well, now that all the garbage is cleaned up, it's time to go get some firewood. But first, I'm gonna go check out this little creek over here. Last time I was out here, there's a creek that runs over here. I saw water moccasin last time, so I'm gonna scout it out this time. Nice spring, freshwater Florida spring, very cold water. So if I do have to use my water filter, I'm gonna get it out of here, not that dirty river out there. All right, well, I guess I'll get started getting some firewood. Looks like there's a bunch of sticks and stuff I could use for kindling around here. Well, let's get started. Well, I got my firewood gathered. It's not going to be enough to go through the whole night, but I don't really need it to go through the whole night because it's Florida and it's still going to be in the 70s tonight when I go to sleep, so don't really need a whole lot, just enough to cook. Well, I guess we'll get the rest of camp set up now.
cooking here soon, but I gotta build my fire first. And most of you probably already know how to use one of these with a little striker, but I'm gonna kind of give a short little kind of tutorial on it. So what I like to do is, this is kind of cheating, but I found a piece of a pallet out here and it has this little groove in it. Well, what I like to do is find a piece of wood or a leaf or something that has a little groove in it like this. And what I do is I shave the magnesium into this groove, and it helps contain it and keep it hidden from the wind and being knocked over, anything else. So I shave off all the magnesium flakes into here, and then I strike it with a little bit of kindling next to it. So I'm going to go ahead and load this up and we'll get started. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and kind of put it close to it, if not all the way into it. I found this grass earlier, and I use it to hopefully get this started, but kind of put it right there so that way when it does catch on the magnesium, it'll hopefully light that and kind of get everything else. Now the objective is to kind of like flick a spark off of the flint onto it, big enough to actually get it going. So we're going to try here. You got to be careful too, because if you flick this too hard, you wind up actually like creating a gust of air and it kind of moves it around. So I'm going to actually move my hand a little bit closer here, so it, there we go. Yeah. Now I carry this over to a fire pit. Get the rest of my grass. I didn't really think that one through, but to show you it is possible. I'm gonna get some pine needles. Pine needles are a little hard to catch sometimes, but once you get them going, they burn really good. I'm gonna get some little sticks too, put in here, just so I have them. Let's keep those pine needles burning for now. All right, we grab some more pine needles here. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna use the kind of the feed method for this fire tonight. Man, it's just going through those pine needles so fast. Not wanting to catch on anything else. What I mean by the feed method is I'm basically just gonna start burning some of these logs at one end and just kind of slowly feed it into the fire. It's really one of the best ways I've found around here to keep a fire going. There we go. That should catch on some of this bigger stuff now. All right, well, it's dinner time. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I brought today. I'm gonna do kebabs tonight. So last night I did a little bit of jalapeno and some pineapple. some marinated steak. And then I have zucchini and onion. I'm actually kind of picky on vegetables, so these are like two that I knew I would eat. So brought those. So let's go ahead and get started putting them together. I've actually never done kebabs before, at least not on a campfire. So we'll see how this goes. There we go. All right, well, I'm gonna put everything else away for now and then let these cook. See how they do. I might actually have to build a little bit of a fire up underneath of it. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Oh, I think that's Seth I hear coming. I hear another motorcycle. Yep, that's him. Well, I'm gonna let these get cooked and then help him set up real quick. So I think that's pretty well cooked, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I would say so. She looks juicy, baby. She looks juicy. Some good shit.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Awesome.
I might have overcooked the steak a little bit. Over a campfire, it don't even matter, still tastes good. I got a little pot here that'll I can just put everything into, and then I can cook the rest of that stuff. But yeah, these were a success for sure. I'm probably going to do these every time I go camping.
They're pretty easy to make, I would say.
Super easy to make. Super good. All right. Well, it's morning time and it's raining again. So I'm not leaving this hammock until the rain stops.
It ain't gonna stop.
Well, I wanted to wait until it was completely done raining, but I don't think that it's going to stop. We've been sitting here for a little over an hour and it hasn't let up a bit. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pack up in the rain and get out of here. I'm not gonna mount my camera on my bike on the way out because I have the door open for my microphone and it compromises the waterproof capability. So I'm just gonna end the video here, but yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.